Okay, now here we go. Where so many young ones is laid to rest. The violence, drugs, AIDS. Young ones is being shot down in the streets. And at the beginning, I brought you to a juvenile facility where if we don't take control or take back our authority over our kids, there's only two places they're gonna end up. The first place is jail. Second place is here. How many lost gifts are out here? Our talent, our ability to stand as men and women. How many of us have to see our young ones dying in the streets? I hear about New York, Chicago, California, but they don't say too much about New Haven, Connecticut. They don't say too much about Bridgeport. You throw it on the news, and this is what happens. You see it one time, and that is it. But when are we going to stand up and be parents? So many parents are crying because their loved ones have lost their life. Talents, gifts, the ability to do what's right. But this is what society told us, that we cannot raise them, we cannot chastise them, and we cannot discipline them. But the streets are taking our babies. The streets are taking our loved ones. Just look around. Look around. Look around this place. And do you see how many tombs are out here? They're not dying of old age no more. They have not lived their full life. They have not lived their potential. Too many of us young ones are dying out here and no one is caring. The police comes around after the situation. Paramedics do so much and then they give up. Are we going to give up on our kids, or we're going to begin to fight back for our kids? This is a place that one day we will all be. But do we want to leave this world in a violent way? Gunned down, unprotected sex, rapes, kids is being shot down. Babies, these are babies I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the old one, I'm talking about babies. And they got so many more in here. When are we going to stand up and be parents? When are we going to stand up and be real fathers to our boys? When are we going to stand up and be a real mother to our daughters? When are we going to sit down and talk to them about the realness of life? Life is not fair. Life is not fair. And if we don't take control of our babies, the streets will. And we do not want the streets to take our babies or take control of our baby. It's time for us to stand up and be men and women. It's time for us to be fathers, real father. Anybody could drop a seed, but it takes a real man to raise that seed. Even as I walk around here, put tears in my eyes because I know so many of these young boys, young girls, dying. For what cause? For what reason? All the thugs, everybody want to be thugs, everybody want to be gangsters, but they don't know the realness of life. They don't know what it feels like to really live a life. Look, now you will see. Until we take control, until we stand up and be parents, we always gonna have sceneries like this. God bless you.